Hi, you're here with Ed Macias with Lender Funnel. We are asked oftentimes, what are government home loans? And what are the benefits of government home loans? And I'd like to go through that here with you guys, is give you some of the details on the questions that a lot of families ask us when they sit down with us. What's a government home loan? What's a conventional home loan? And which one should I pick? And honestly, the question is not really for us to decide. It really comes down to your specific situation. Let me give you some of the details on why some folks choose a government home loan. Now, number one, down payment requirement is a lot lower. Again, between 0 to 3.5% is what government home loans require. Now, whether you go with an FHA loan or a VA loan, you're going to get somewhere between 0 to 3.5% down. Okay. Now, with a conventional loan, even if you're a first-time home buyer, typically the requirements are about 5% down. So one of the questions that you start to ask yourself is, do I have 5%? And can I afford to put that down? And those are some of the questions that families have to consider when they're looking at the different types of loans. Now, government home loans, another one of the benefits are lower credit scores. And the majority of people, especially now in these days, after the 2008 mortgage meltdown, they've had dinged up credit. So conventional loans are a lot more stringent and a lot tighter. They have tighter underwriting guidelines. And a lot of the folks that come in don't qualify for a conventional loan. So it's kind of one of those things that, you have to basically use the tool that's there to be used for you to basically purchase. And FHA or government home loans oftentimes help the majority of people. Now, is a conventional loan bad, or is an FHA loan bad, or a government loan bad? We often get that question, and really neither loan is bad. It really comes down to, again, which one is the best fit for you. Now, we get people that have great credit. They have 740s, 800 credit scores. They have 10, 15, 20% down. That may be a perfect candidate for a conventional loan. And frankly, the benefits there is, well, if you put 20% down, you have no mortgage insurance. So mortgage insurance is one of those things that every loan has if you do not put 20% down. So that's some of the reasons why some folks decide to use a conventional loan, because they can afford to put down payments that are much higher and they have great credit. So now, let me give you guys a little story here with some folks that came into Lender Funnel. And actually, this was the third time that they were buying. It was a couple that was actually in San Diego, and the previous two times when they came in, they actually said that they had used a conventional loan to purchase. And they had heard all these horror stories that FHA loans were only for people with bad credit. And obviously that's a misnomer out there. It's not for people with bad credit, but it is a great loan that allows those that don't have perfect credit to qualify. In this specific instance, they decided that they didn't want to put down a large amount of down payment. Now, these were folks that qualified for a conventional loan. They actually had over $100,000 saved up in their retirement accounts. They could easily have pulled some money out for the down payment. They had great credit, but they decided that the FHA loan this time around was the best tool for them. They only wanted to come in with minimal down payment, 3.5%, and leave the rest of the money that they had continue to work for them for their retirement. So here's a perfect candidate supposedly for a conventional loan that still decided that a government home loan was perfect for them based off of their specific situation. So those are some of the stories that we can tell you about different folks that come in and families that have different situations. Everybody's situation is different. And that's why it's very important for you to sit down with one of our lenders within Lender Funnel and give them all of your details. What's your specific situation? And they can guide you. These are amazing professionals that know all the different products. And again, none of them are good or bad. It's which one is good for you. And that's pretty much what it comes down to. Thank you so much for, being here and tuning in with us today. We hope that we were able to answer some of these questions. And again, if you want more information or more details on all of these government home loans, you can find that at lenderfunnel.com. Thank you for tuning in.